Father, Mother God, we ask at this time to bring in the highest information, highest light, highest frequency. As we call in the beautiful energy of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, as they step forward with the energy and the collective energy of the Essenes upon this day. We call in this frequency so we may begin to raise our consciousness and to now remove the veils that have cloaked us from that lifetime as the Essene community. And this, we ask for this strength and the courage to be able to move forward and to bring forth this energy and this essence in our true essence selves. And this we give our grace, and so it is. Greetings, dear one. Yes, it is I, Christ. I come on this most auspicious day. I say to each of you that I thank you for allowing your heart to open to this remembrance of who you truly are. For today, as I begin to speak about the way and how we lived in our community with the Essene community, it is of grave importance that you begin to remove the veils and begin to allow your voices to be heard so that you may sing, 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 and allow your heart to be open, because this is the time for your radiant light to shine. This is the time for your radiant light to shine. This is the time for your radiant light to shine. Today, as you begin to understand what we call the way, in which I brought forth the wisdom and the teachings of my time, the way simply is a being, is a way of living that incorporates seeing and feeling and experiencing the inner radiant light within each soul and within yourself, as allowing this beautiful radiant light to shine through you. The more we bring forth our inner radiant light, the more we honor the light in which we are created from. Today, as so many people do not understand that the Spirit lives on, that the Spirit light force is powerful, that the radiance of the Spirit essence within each soul is to be cherished. And so as I taught the way, begin to understand today that as you begin to flourish and to prosper in the inner light of who you are, as you begin to feel the brilliance and the essence of all that you are, may you begin to tap into the inner radiant light of all that you are. For part of my teachings of the way was simply seeing the light in everything, seeing the light in the nourishment, the food, the children, the earth, the animal kingdom, and in every being, for the way and the light and the truth is being called forth within each essence at this time. So as you begin to embody the frequency of the radiant light that you are, remember that you are all individual points of light. And when we all connect, then there is light that is growing stronger in the light of consciousness. And yes, in the Christ consciousness and the energy of all that is. And so as each of you begin to feel this frequency of the way and the light and the truth within you, may you begin to feel the essence and the presence of all that you are. So as you begin to feel this presence, begin to take a deep breath. And as you begin to use what we call your 12 tools of enlightenment, begin to bring this frequency within your breath, beginning to allow this frequency to enter into your essence. As you begin to once again begin to feel and to sense and to know the inner light that you are, as it shines through your eyes, through your body, through every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being. You, dear ones, are the spark of light. You are the radiant light. And your light, as it shines brighter, will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow as each of you are connected to the energy of all that is. And so today, as you begin to feel this energy and this essence, as a powerful member of the Essene community, once again connecting to your fellow brothers and sisters, that you're all holding the points of light for this generation of time, so the world will begin to immerse from darkness, and more light will be shown. More and more light will be revealed, and your own radiant light will begin to blossom and to radiate more power than you can imagine. So I ask at this time, if you so shall, to take a deep, deep, deep inhaling breath and simply begin to breathe in this energy, in the essence of my 12 tools, all of them, all at once, as if this is a collective energy that you're all breathing in this essence, beginning to awaken the very portals within you, so that the divine spark within you, the radiant light that you are, and the way begins to shine through you as you become and you simply be. You are the change you wish to see. You are the change you wish to see. You are the change you wish to see. Simply be, for you are the change you wish to see. And so, dearest ones, begin to relax as you begin to allow your energy frequency to begin to shift and to vibrate even deeper into the divine spark that you are, the radiant light that you are. Today, it is about honoring you. It is about honoring your essence as a powerful member of the Essene community, as you are coming back together to live in oneness and to unity again. And so take a deep inhaling breath and breathe in this energy, breathe in this essence, breathe in this peace, and breathe in the love. Breathe in the essence, breathe in the peace, breathe the energy, breathe in the love. May the love of God surround you, the power of God protects you, the presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is, and indeed all is well. Take another deep breath in and breathe in this essence of your radiant light. It is the spark within you that I wish to bring forth during my time 2,000 years ago, and what I wish to bring forth today, to spark you, to ignite you, so that you may begin to honor self, love self, and be at peace. So many are at a sense of frustration and unrest, not feeling their true radiant essence, not feeling heard, not feeling seen, simply being ignored. But it is within you, dearest ones, that the spark will ignite you, and you will find peace, and comfort will come. And you'll begin to feel and sense your true value, and that it is not external, that no one or nothing can give you what you are searching for. Only you can bring that peace and that comfort to yourself. And so today, as you allow yourself to feel this essence and this presence within you, truly may the light of God surround you, the power of God protect you, the presence of God watches over you. And dear ones, know that all is well. And so begin to feel this essence and this presence, once again, of the divine spark, as you once again call in the 12 tools to ignite within the very portals of entry of all of the tools that will allow you to feel your radiance, your power, your glory, and your voice can be heard. You can be seen, you can be heard. You can be recognized for the divine spark of light that you are, being honored as you honor yourself. It's about honoring self first, loving self first, accepting self first. And so I ask once again for you to deepen this connection into every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being, the radiant light of the way. Breathing deeply, breathing deeply, breathing deeply. And now I will step aside and allow my Mary to speak as she comes forward with the love and the wisdom of the Divine Mother Spark. And this we thank thee, and so it is. And we thank you, Christ. Greetings, my beloveds. Yes, it is I, Mary Magdalene. As I come to each of you upon this day, I thank each of you for the light that you are, the peace that you are, the joy that you are, the radiance that you are. Just as Yeshua had spoken about igniting the divine spark within you, the radiant light, so that you may merge back in of being and living as we once did as the Essene community before what was known as the fear began to set in, and many of the Essenes lost their way, become frightened, for they felt that our beloved Yeshua was no longer present to help them. And so this is why we're bringing this forward to you, each of you, so that you may connect to this frequency and to this essence once again. Beginning to breathe, begin to breathe, begin to breathe in these 12 tools of enlightenment, in the collective energy of all of the portal entries of the 12 tools. So you begin to feel your radiance, your magnificence, just as Yeshua spoke. And be not afraid. Breathing in this essence, breathing in this energy, breathing in this joy, breathing in this remembrance. It is of grave importance that each of you begin to honor yourself and to realize that you are all connected, that all of the family of light is connected by the radiant light that you are, by what we call the web of light. And just today, in your modern civilization, how ironic that you have what you call your internet, the web, as a portal to connect others to each other. But we held these portals of light in our own light frequency, our own light bodies. And just as has been said, each light, as it begins to awaken stronger and stronger and stronger, are individual points of light. And when they all connect, there is light everywhere. The more we connect, the more we grow of our light, the stronger the light of consciousness will be, and the more light there is. It will shift the vibration for all of us, so that there may be peace on earth. Remember, the way is a way of being. It's a way of being that incorporates seeing the inner radiant light within yourself and within the radiant inner light of all beings. And yes, dear ones, it is unfortunate that many have gone against their own radiant light, and they have dishonored their true essence self by now not allowing and recognizing the true divine spark that they are, by forgetting, by losing that remembrance. But as Yeshua taught then, as he teaches now, to focus on the inner light and allow the light to grow and flourish in spite of any external influence. Everything that we do comes from the light. Everything that we do comes from the light. Everything that we do comes from the light. And so it is of great importance that each of you begin to honor the radiant light that you are and truly begin to feel the essence and presence of all that you are. And so, dearest children of the light, once again, Yeshua and I stand with you, we stand beside you. And we call forth this energy and this essence of the divine light of all that you are. Begin to feel your magnificence. Begin to feel your brilliance. Begin to feel and sense the radiant light that you are. You are a powerful, powerful, powerful portal of light. You are a powerful, powerful portal of light. Can you feel it? Can you sense it? Simply allow it. Take another deep breath and call in what we call the 12 portals, the 12 tools of enlightenment, so that you may enlighten yourself and be free. That you may allow your heart to open and your mind to be free, connecting to the energy and the essence of all that is. Connecting to the energy and the essence of all that is. Connecting to the energy and the essence of all that is. Truly may the light of God surround you. The power of God protects you. The presence of God watches over you. Truly feel the essence and the presence of all that is. And so know at this time that as your heart begins to expand and you begin to feel this connection to the radiant light that you are, to the divine spark at a deeper level, then the energy and the remembrance as the time, as an Essene, when you felt lost and disconnected, no longer will be felt. I will step back for a moment and simply allow the message from the Essenes to come forward. We are the collective energy of the Essenes who lived and worshipped the energy of Jesus the Messiah. We are a part of the community of his family of origin, and we have come back now to welcome you. Prior to the inception of Jesus the Master's birth, we collectively held the energy for the space of love for our new Messiah. Many of us had incarnated through many generations of time in this area, in Mount Carmel, in Israel, to prepare the fertile land and the grounds here in this region. We want you to feel the essence and the resonance of our energy, our collective energy as the Essene community, who held the frequency of Jesus of Nazareth to emerge as a new Messiah 2,000 years ago. We come today to bring forth this new energy of what we call the second coming of Christ, which is birthing into this new energy upon the earth plane. And so now, dearest ones, begin to understand that we are connecting this energy of the Christ consciousness within your very hearts and with your very souls. We, the Essenes, have held our energies very much in what we call a secluded and privileged energy force field. We did not want our energies to be tainted or misused by others. In many ways, we were a very closed and secluded group. We were open with our beliefs, and we were indeed well balanced and harmonious with one another. We held our ideals and our beliefs and our traditions very close to us. Many of the Essene community are stepping forward and recognizing and finding each other today in your current civilization. It is time for the cloak and the veils to be lifted, and the Essene brothers and sisters to no longer feel isolated and alone. We are deeply connected to our true spirit, our true essence. We were fortunate that we had each other, and that we were not isolated as you are in this current time in your civilization, where many of you are feeling alone with people who do not understand you. It is unfortunate that you have what you call your internet, where people can find each other and come together again. For we had each other, and we never felt this sense of aloneness. For we are the collective energy of one. Many of you have felt that you are part of the Essene community that lived during the lifetime of Jesus. Many of you are feeling a strong connection to the Essene community as if you were once part of it. And for those who are listening, there is a sparkling, a remembrance of the divine spark within you. It is why Yeshua and Mary are bringing forth this message today. We have been calling out to you so you can begin to feel your oneness and connection to us. Since our time during the lifetime of Jesus and after his crucifixion, we, the Essenes, began to disperse. Once the beloved Christ, as we believe, was crucified, we began to disperse our energies and we began to lose our connection to our true essence. Not all of us, but many of us, for Yeshua was our leader. Some of you may begin to feel this inside of yourself, if there is anger or frustration or a separation from the Christ essence, from your own beliefs, or what you believed was to be true about Yeshua at that time, or even now. We're asking you at this time to come back into the fold, if you feel so led, and begin to allow yourself and us, the Essene community, to begin to communicate with you, to share wisdom and knowledge, as so many of you once again feel separated, isolated, alone, and have no one to talk to about your feelings or sensations or remembrances. And as a part of this Essene community, as we began to disperse, we unfortunately lost our voices. In many ways, we lost our voice and we became suppressed. Our voices were no longer heard, and we began to distrust what we felt inside of ourselves. But today, we come forth to dear Lea, for she is here to be a voice for us once again, so that you can reconnect to your remembrance and begin to believe within yourself and find your voice and find your way again. Yes, to find your way back to the divine spark, to that which we lived in the way. And so, dearest ones, it is time for you to reconnect to your own truth, to your own divinity, to your own connection to God, and how important it is to remember this with your Essene brothers and sisters, with your family of light. How important it is that you all come back together in remembrance of all that you are. And so, as we lived in the area of Mount Carmel in Israel, that energy now has been infused once again with an awakening of remembrance of the power of our Essene community, so that peace can be created in our homeland. And so all of you who are the fellow brothers and sisters who feel this within your heart, please allow yourself to hold the energy for all of your Essene brothers and sisters to find their way, for us to reawaken and not to hide, not to be afraid, so that our voices can be heard. We can be seen, we can be heard, we can be recognized for the energy that which we wish to come, to bring, which is the energy of balance, which is the energy of harmony, which is the energy of peace. This is the way, living in balance and harmony with all of life, living in balance and harmony with ourselves, living in balance and harmony with all that is, living in balance and harmony with the energy of Father, Mother, God. And so today, as you continue to follow and listen to the Mary Magdalene and Yeshua teachings, know and understand the divine spark, the divine sacred union that they bring forth to each of you, igniting the divine spark of the life and the balance of the way within you. This is a powerful day, dearest ones, for each of you are sacred beings of light. And as the Divine Mother and the Divine Father spark these beautiful remembrance within you, you are all receiving a powerful remembrance and reawakening today. Perhaps you'll begin to have visions. Perhaps you'll begin to hear us. Perhaps you'll begin to sense and feel and know the inner radiant light that you are, where the divine spark shines brightly within you. You are no longer to be held in suppression or oppression or live in fear. But there is no place for fear. There is no place for fear. There is no place for fear. For you see, Yeshua brought forth the teachings for you to walk in love and follow the path of the light, the way, the light, and the truth, There is to be no fear, for fear creates darkness. The only truth is light and love. 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 And so now, as we allow you to return back to Dear Mary, please prepare yourself, if you so choose, to begin to feel your connection to us, the Essenes, your family of light, in which you once lived and held in sacred balance the way, the light, and the truth that we brought forth during our time over 2,000 years ago. And we thank you, and we are forever grateful. And we are delighted that you've stepped forward once again as we continue to work with your energies, as you assist us in helping us to remember our divine spark and to live in the way. In this we give our grace, and so it is. Dear ones, yes, once again it is I, Mary Magdalene, as I come to each of you. I ask you to once again take a deep breath and breathe in the 12 tools of enlightenment. Begin to breathe in these 12 portals, that they will activate your remembrance, if you so choose, to the Essene way of being, of living in the way. That's why we have prepared you to working with these tools and working and assisting each of you as the divine spark that you are. And so once again, take a deep, deep, deep inhaling breath and begin to feel the essence and the presence of all that is. Begin to feel the essence and the presence of all that is. Begin to feel the essence and the presence of all that is. You are the way, you are the light, you are the truth. You are the way, you are the light, you are the truth. Allow your radiance to shine forth, your brilliance to shine forth, and call forth this energy and this essence of all that is. Call in this energy and this essence of all that is. Call in this energy and essence of all that is. You are the way, the light, and the truth. Calling forth this energy and this essence of all that is. Once again, prepare yourself to receive. Prepare yourself to receive. Prepare yourself to receive. So on this day, allow your heart to be open, your mind to be healed, and begin to feel this essence and presence of the energy of all that is as you merge into this time, clearing the veils, finding your voice, and being at peace. Returning to center, returning to balance, living once again in the balanced and harmonious way as you walk this earth as a radiant one, as a magnificent one, as a beautiful member of the Essene community, living in harmony and balance with all of life. Go now, my children, be at peace, be at peace, be at peace, and truly know that you are loved. Love beyond measure, love beyond comprehension. Go now, be at peace. In this we give our grace, and so it is. And we thank you, Mary, and we thank you, Joshua, and we thank the collective voices of the Essene community as they step forward. We are grateful and honored that they have come forth at this time. And as we allow our voices to be seen and heard, we remember the power of who we are as the radiant light that we are, connecting our light and returning and living in balance with all that is. In this we give our grace, and so it is.